Now, there's also another concern on the streets with the rising number of cases of cars catching fire. Recently, two specially abled siblings lost their lives in such an accident. Sahil Meghani reports on the phenomenon and what you can do to keep yourself safe.
Cars meant to get you home safely are now turning into death traps. Incidents of cars going up in flames have been on the rise in the past few months. The most recent one was when two specially abled siblings were charred to death in Delhi. Earlier last month, another car had caught fire in the capital. So what is it that's making our cars unsafe?
In the good old days, you did not have pressurized fuel, you didn't have complicated wiring systems and computers on board and so on. So now with all these new gizmos on board, sensitivity has come into it. And you've got a pressurized fuel sitting all the time ready. Should there be a negligence anywhere, it is ready to fire.
Identifying the problems which lead to car fires is also turning out to be a difficult job.
Police is inadequately, actually they need adequate forensic mechanism and technically qualified assistance in their investigation. This is actually a first priority for us.
But there is no point just blaming manufacturers. Users too are equally responsible for mishaps.
Most of the cars which have caught fire are all old vehicles. They are 3, 4, 5 year old. Some of them badly maintained, some not using original materials, spurious materials. So all those things also contribute in fuel leakages and short circuits.
Experts also say a mechanism to mandatory recall defective cars is needed.
If a manufacturer concludes there is a defect, critical safety defects in the car of a batch, they must recall the whole batch size. We must make it mandatory. Today it is voluntary by the industry, but it has to be made mandatory.
Just a few handy tips in case you get caught in a car fire. Always keep a solid object that can be used to break the glass windows. Also break the side glass, not the front glass or the rear glass, as they are anyway laminated. Keeping a portable extinguisher can be helpful as well. With that being said, it's also high time to put the focus on often neglected car safety. With video journalist Chintan in New Delhi, this is Sahil Murli Meghani.